on the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will go on the attack first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons. And we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds the tight end. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. They booted away on 4th down. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Leaves it with the running back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the running back from the shotgun. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll move the tight end. Using his legs, it's Callow. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. He'll pull it on the read. Open space at the 25. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference, defense.
So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. He'll go right back to the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They weren't able to move them an inch on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Tight end now in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Back open in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to...
Lofts one high indeed. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Lost to throw again. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Callow. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. To the air, it's Judowski. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got the 1st down, looking for more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Ramsey. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Quick fire on the slant. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They kick it away on 4th down. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They've built their quick double-digit lead now. Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Judowski. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Throws for the end zone. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Got it behind the line. It's Chambers. He gets up to the 15-yard line as they're working their way away from their own end zone. The Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line. They'll move the tight end. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
The Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Back to throw, it's Judowski. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. Running to the left. Runs through a tackle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
The play-action fake. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Huskies want to pick up the tempo.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, it's Judowski. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback got it himself. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. From the red zone, it's Callow. Got enough space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage and he'll be stopped at the 17. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Chambers. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Snagged in the middle. It's Ramsey. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Off play action. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Handoff from the shotgun. Makes one man miss. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Catch in the middle, it's Chambers. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. Short gain on the play before he slides. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Absolutely center cut. That'll close the gap to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Kansas State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there and the Little Apple behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Baylor. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Back to pass, it's Judowski. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Gilliam. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw, it's Judowski. That's reeled in, it's Callum. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great seam there today in DeKalb. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Judowski. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Chambers. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. They'll ride the hot hand.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these runs.
Fires toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's 3rd down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Ramsey. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Ramsey. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He hurls throws one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there. Wide receiver going in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Callow.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's Judowski. He's got an open man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Power football with the run. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. Oh, better look out! He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. He breaks a tackle. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They've controlled the football on this drive. The 8th play will be a 3rd and 3. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Might as well give it to him again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. We've reached a break. Northern Illinois holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Now the play fake. He's got it on the move. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. He'll sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Wake Forest is dominating this one, thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 24 over North Carolina. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Phyllis?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Sharp. Pucks it out of the air. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll pull it down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He's going to take off. Still on his feet at the 45. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? And the Rainbow Warriors are on the move. Give to the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They've got him looking to run. Now they're going to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. From the gun, the ground game. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Dumps it to the back. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to take a shot at this DB. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Looking for a man. It's Sharp. Moves away as he feels pressure. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
The give to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Callow. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Out of the gun, the inside give. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They go to the ground. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Finds a spot in the middle.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities